this was my last choice of today's books. I bought more than 10 books, but I was always interested in him for being a known genius. But science is one area that I'm really weak at. I've actually never properly learned science. I went to a vocational high school and I had a choice not to study deeply. And I guess I can do some art, but I always thought I was not smart enough because I was not good at math and science. That was the prejudice among Korean students and teachers too. They openly said, oh, if the kid is not good at math, she or he is not clever enough. I think that is one of the problems of Korean education. I can only properly criticize my own country. I worked as an English teacher for 10 years. Not voluntarily, but I did that. And I've dealt with many students, all age groups. But because of that, I saw many problems. Asians are known to be brainy, and we study hard, work hard. That is one of the stereotypes too. But we managed to make our children not feeling good enough for failing one or two subjects. So I really honestly thought I was not smart enough or pretty enough in Korea because of all the comments from other people, because I was not good at everything. Anyways, so I need to know a bit more about this, I guess. But when people try to explain his revolutionary special theory of relativity, the more they try to explain it to me, the more I get lost. So I want to punch them in the face. I try to read. Acknowledgement. Yeah, okay. But synchrony, already strange word, isn't it? True time would never be revealed by mere clocks. Of this Newton was sure. Even a master clockmaker's finest work would offer only pale reflections of the higher absolute time that belonged not to our human world, but to the sensorium of God. Tides, planets, moons, everything in the universe that moved or changed did so. Newton believed, against the universal background of a single, constantly flowing river of time. In Einstein's electrotechnical world, there was no place for such a universally audible tick-tock that we can call time, no way to define time meaningfully except in reference to a definite system of linked clocks. Time flows at different rates for one clock system in motion with respect to another. Two events simultaneous for a clock observer at rest are not simultaneous for one in motion. Times replace time. With that shock, The sure foundation of Newtonian physics cracked. Einstein knew it. Late in life, he interrupted his autobiographical notes to apostrophize Sir Isaac with intense intimacy, as if the intervening centuries had vanished, reflecting on the absolutes of space and time that his theory of relativity had shattered. Einstein wrote, "Newton, forgive me. Newton, verzeih mir. You found the only way, which in your age was just about possible for a man of highest thought and creative power." At the heart of this radical upheaval in the conception of time lay an extraordinary, yet easily stated idea that has remained dead center in physics, philosophy, and technology ever since. To talk about time, about simultaneity. At a distance, you have to synchronize your clocks. And if you want to synchronize two clocks, you have to start with one, flash a signal to the other, and adjust for the time that the flash takes to arrive. What could be simpler? Yet, with this procedural definition of time, the last piece of the relativity puzzle fell into place, changing physics forever. This book is about that clock coordinating procedure. Simple as it seems, our subject, the coordination of clocks, is at once lofty abstraction and industrial concreteness. The materialization of simultaneity, is it even right way to read it, suffused the tone of the century world very different from ours. It was a world where the highest reaches of the theoretical physics stood hard by a fierce modern ambition to lay time-bearing cables over the whole of the planet, to choreograph trains and complete maps. It was a world where engineers, philosophers, and physicists rubbed shoulders, where the mayor of New York City discoursed on the conventionality of time, where the emperor of Brazil waited by the ocean's edge for the telegraphic arrival of European time, and where two of the century's leading scientists, Albert Einstein and Henry Poincare, I don't know, put simultaneity at the crossroads of physics, philosophy, and technology. Okay, to be continued.